past few years, as a journalist, I've noticed that the narrative around Africa has actually come under pressure. Do you think that people are a lot more reticent to invest in Africa?
Africa is a continent of tremendous opportunities, continent of raw materials, continent of very hard-working people. We have very able workforce, and the level of education is also rising. So that is why Africa offers tremendous opportunities for many foreign investors.
Okay, so you're excited. You're feeling optimistic, and
very optimistic.
Because that's reflected in your book, Africa Rise and Shine. And we've heard this Africa Rise narrative before, but you're saying we need to not only rise, but we also have to shine.
In 2004, there were no Nigerian company listed in London Stock Exchange, none. But today, we have quite a few of them, including 2 Nigerian banks and 1 oil and gas company. And that number includes any bank listed in London Stock Exchange. So I don't know which other better way to describe these activities, these bubbling activities, and this recognition of hardworking people in Africa, particularly Nigeria, South Africa, but to describe it as Africa Rise and Shine.
Investors looking in, what kind of returns can they expect? What kind of experience can they expect?
It depends on which industry or what kind of industry they choose to invest in. Is it going to be banking? Is it going to be agriculture? Is it going to be refinery? Or is it going to be oil and gas or manufacturing? So it is their choice. It depends on how much appetite they have to invest. And also it depends on how much investment they also have to put into. Banking is a great investment to make in Nigeria, African country. Agriculture is also great. Refinery is good. Manufacturing, even the best. And all Africa, or if you take, for example, Nigeria that we know so well, is almost a virgin land waiting for tremendous opportunities to pour in. Land of infinite possibilities. Truly so. And take a look, we invested $4 million US. And now, if you look at that book, it has grown to 16 billion US, over thousands of percentage increase. So here is a land of opportunity and infinite possibilities.
The investors not tell you, I'm worried.
They have to show good returns to their principals back home. So they need to be worried. If you say you are not worried and you are doing business, it doesn't sound right. You just have to be worried. That way, those things you are worried about, you will quickly see how you can address them. How you can address them. So it's natural to be worried.
Yeah, and the thing is, sometimes you'll lose money, sometimes you'll make money, but as long as over a certain period of time you're making money, then it's fine, right?
That is true.
Your story is a rise and shine story, isn't it? And literally rising above your environment and making sure that you were able to capitalize on the opportunities that were in front of you with very little resources at your disposal.
A story, you're perfectly right, is a typical example of Africa Rise and Shine. 30 years ago, 50 years ago, I am not too sure there are too many investments in Africa or in Nigeria that would, in a matter of 20, 30 years, will metamorphose to over 1,000, 2,000% growth. From $4 million again, note it, to 60 billion US.
What do you think that the startup community entrepreneurs should be doing? Yes.
Young entrepreneurs, startup companies shouldn't be too much in a hurry. They should be very persistent. They should remain very focused. What I would tell the young entrepreneurs, the startup companies, let them remain honest, let them remain focused, let them remain very committed to what they believe in.